Hi, Penguin Mal. Today is Boxing Day 2021, and that's a significant day for a reason I'll tell you about very shortly. I just want to say, though, that I just want to tell you a little bit of background behind the song When You're Lonely, for those who may be interested. And I want to get it out there anyway, because I want to say it. Now, When You're Lonely, when I was a little kid, say 6 years old, I remember the next door neighbours playing Rock Around the Clock, Bill Haley. And they had it playing on their record player outside. And I thought, wow, I'm only 6 or 7. I thought that was great. And then soon after came Elvis with his Heartbreak Hotel. And then we had Cliff Richard come along with his Living Doll. And I'm a kid of 8, 9, 10. All I ever did was sing. I had little shows at home all the time and any excuse to sing. But basically I was still shy. I would never push it too much. Anyway, I joined the police force. Many years later, I joined the police force, right? But still in the back of my mind, I thought, well, I'd like to have a crack at singing. And I got a couple of opportunities. And I was introduced to Andrew by his brother Steve. We call him Rat. And I went and saw them play one day, and I can't remember where it was, Deloraine, I think. And anyway, and then I invited them to come and play at our police do when I was still in the police force. And I got to know Andrew, and I got to tell him, he learned that I'd like to make a record sometime. Didn't know what, Cliff Richard-y, Elvis-y type thing. And he said, well, I've written this little song, if you want, have a listen, if you like it, maybe you want to do that. So he played me this little song called When You're Lonely. And it was simple, it's only a 4-chord song, very simple, but very much in the style of probably very early 60s Cliff Richard, maybe. So I thought, yeah, I like that. We'll do that. And on the B-side, I'll do a Cliff Richard song anyway. And I picked Apron Strings, I don't know why. That's the B song to Cliff Richard's Living Doll, I believe. So I did that, just to show I can do a bit of rock and roll. But anyway, so When You're Lonely. And When You're Lonely just was played on the radio. It was very strange listening to your record being played on the radio and then onto television. And I even won a colour TV on a National Star Quest competition singing When You're Lonely. Went on Bert Newton's New Faces. So it got me a lot of... I didn't make any money out of the record. I financed it and it cost me a fortune, but we just did it. I remember when the record was actually finished and they played the final demo, I had to go outside and walk up the streets of Hobart because we did it at Spectacle Studios in Hobart, and thanks to the guys who worked with me because they did it for free, and I bawled like a baby out in the street. I just thought, wow, this is all I ever want to do in life. We can say goodbye now and that'll do. But anyway, that was 1977. And over the years, Andrew and I, we met up and drifted apart and joined in bands and trios and show bands and split up. And the upshot is I hadn't seen him for probably 7 or 8 years, till last Christmas. So we made that record, by the way. Here's a record. For those who don't know what a record is, it's vinyl disc, 45 RPM, and that's it. That's what we did. There's another story behind that. So here we are. We met up, lots of laughs. That's Andrew, that's me in the middle, and that's Terence, Andrew's nephew, and we worked in shows together. But this was us, Boxing Day 2020, a year ago today. And we had a lot of laughs that day. That was a great day. Fantastic day. Looking forward to a fantastic year. Andrew was encouraging me to do more music. I haven't done it for years, so that was great. He was encouraging me, and he was working on a new album of songs that absolutely brilliant stuff. He played me a few, and they're soon to be released. Absolutely brilliant. The sad part is Andrew's no longer with us. So we lost Andrew in July. Mate, I just want to say thanks for making a dream come true for me. And I love you, mate. That's all I've got to say. I just want this to be my little thank you to my mate Andrew, and that was his song he wrote, and we had fun with it. Thanks, buddy.